And I guess we're live. Yeah, live we are, indeed. Alright. I'll just pretend that you are ready. And also no intro today again, for some reason. Sometimes I like to do intros, sometimes not so much. Not sure why I prefer what when. Anyhow. Yeah. Welcome back. It's getting cold standing at the bus stop. It shouldn't be cold today, Roy. In Germany, like today, it was 26 degrees Celsius. It was a bit crazy the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Last week we had cold and rain and like 10 degrees Celsius. The week before that we also had temperatures as high as 25 or something. And now it's 25 again. So I hope you don't feel cold and lonely. You might feel lonely, but not cold. Pinky will probably be here soon. Yeah, I'll just ramble on a little bit. Plan for today is doing 3 lines, 257, 255 and 247, I guess. They all connect on some places, and you can see already here on this stop sign, 257 and 255 connect right here actually. Yeah. I think this guy wants to park where we are now. He will not get that spot, because we will be his replacement. Yeah. That's wrong, guys. Don't go there. It's a trick. We are at Oberhof currently. If you remember this spot, maybe from last time, we came from here. This is like the main bus station of the city. At some point, all the buses used to go here, and then you had different bus spots like right here. But under here is a parking garage. I think I told you last time, but it's like in danger of collapsing since like 15 years. Because they figured maybe it's not that good to have buses driving there all the time. So what they did was close it down, only have 2 of these open these days. I think there's only 1 anymore. And all the other buses just stop here by the street. I hope you can see this, by the way. Yeah, they all stop right here on the street now. There's also a railway station, like further here, which is Gladbeck Ostbahnhof. But yeah, maybe you do remember the spot from last time. I would say we will go into the bus so Roy can stop freezing. Yeah, alright. Oh, I should have opened the door for immersion purposes, eh? So we are here now, we can close the door. So let me quickly check what you are writing. 13 outside right now, summer's closing in. How warm are Norwegian summers usually? And Ole seems to be dying from heat. If you have the chance, mount a ceiling fan. Like it's really nice, Ole. We need a schedule though, so let's take line 255, 257, and this one should be ours. We'll leave at 241, and it's 237 right now, so it's perfect. Just need to turn on everything. So yeah, let's doing some beeping noises. Yeah, bus today. Last time we drove the 0530 Citaro facelift. This time we drive the, I think it's called 0532. But yeah, it's basically the successor. It's still the Euro 5 model. It has a new front end, which is a bit like the modern Actros, but still has a facelift like rear end. And this is also the model used for the AI buses. Though the one for the AI buses is like a bit simpler to save on performance. Whatever. Yeah. And it's again not the Festische, which is like the local company, but it's Reisen, which is like a third party. I will explain that maybe later. Doesn't matter at all. Yeah, so here we are. We need to set up the printer. So this is actually the same printer we use in Gladbeck and sorts. It's just the Berlin version of it. So there's some Berlin specific tickets in there, which we don't care about. Line 257, course is 1. So we'll go from... Oh, this actually looks wrong. I think it's... 250... Did I mess everything up now? Wait a second. Let's relog in to 57. Is it course 2? Nope. Then it's probably course number 3. Why are we here? No, I don't want to go here. Ah! Shit! Sorry. I think it's course number 3 then. 9. 9. German saying 9 in an aggressive way. Why can I not type here now? It doesn't make any sense to me. I think I need to do this slower. Sorry. Some technical difficulties. There's nobody in the bus yet. The passengers in OMSI need this display to be set up so they know this is the correct bus for them. But there's a traffic jam behind us. Holy shit. There's 3 buses now. 250. Why can't I type? I think we... Oops. Did we destroy the printer of sorts? Or... Okay, you know what? Ah! Can I type again? Oh no, I completely screwed up the printer, I think. Now this is wrong too. This is not the page that... No! Jesus. Okay. This is rather embarrassing. Like, I've set this printer up probably 100 times by now. Yeah? Okay. Yes, let me... Yeah? Linie course 257, course 3. 3. It doesn't know this course? Okay, I'm not well prepared apparently. This is a bit of a problem now. Because we will be not going to Zweckelbahnhof, but we go to Tunnelstraße. Why does it not like me doing the stuff I want to do here? And we are already running late now. Jesus. I hope you didn't go on the bus yet, because the bus is not going anywhere. This is absolutely screwed. Why is it... You can see here the text is like overlapping with some other text, so I think there's a bug in the printer. Pressure is on, so 1 doesn't fit, yeah? We said that much. Ah, maybe it does. Oh, it's the correct one, okay. So it was 1 after all. Engine started.
Bitte Preisstufe A.
Yeah, now we just need to sell some tickets. And now it's not Berlin that I want to take. It's this one. And she gets 50 cents. There you go. Okay. Close that. We can also close the window because we have an air-conditioned bus. Once they start complaining, we will switch on the air conditioning. And I think there's not much else we need to set up, to be honest. Finally, the printer is all set up. We're already a minute late, and we will be even more late soon. So I suppose we just go now, because otherwise people will get quite angry with us. And yeah, here you have the main city again, which is not modeled. Like I said on Telegram already a few days ago, we now have the proper real-life 2024 bus stop announcements. Which I helped with the guy who did them. And yes, it's actually 2 voices mixed for some reason currently. So nächster Halt oder nächste Haltestelle, next up is a different voice somehow than the one actually pronouncing the street name. Well, it's good to see that I'm not alone with that, Roy. It doesn't only happen at my virtual working place, I guess it also happens when I'm doing programming at work. At some point I end up mashing the keyboard and stuff doesn't work anymore, yeah. You should maybe remember this, like I said on the right hand side here, we have the Gladbeck Ostbahnhof I just mentioned. Of course it looks very different in real life. This is some Berlin model, I think, from a bus railway station. And this friggin' stoplight, it's always red for very long. Because the guy who built this map seemingly doesn't know anything about how stoplights and crossings work and stuff, so usually the timings are all off and you are ending up at a red light for a very long time. We are already 2.5 minutes late now. So we'll be chasing the time a little bit. And this bus also has the most annoying blinker sound ever. Sounds like an emergency signal. I actually edited the sound file to make it less loud, so it's less annoying. So yeah, apologies for the confusion with the printer. Now we are on track. So Goetheplatz is also a place we visited last time with the 252. And I think there's no bus line which goes through the city, which, like through Gladbeck, which doesn't use this one. You can also see here there's the city center. This is like a small shopping center thing. There's a parking garage of it. And there's seemingly a frozen A340. It's maybe Mirwald's plane from the rally. Well, that one did move. Actually, Mirwald, I'm not sure how the situation is in Norway. Let me just find where we need to stop. I think at that one. Yep. I'm not sure how the situation is in Germany, but in Norway, but in Germany nobody wants to be a bus driver anymore because the pay is shit, like properly shit, and the working conditions are even more shit. So you get paid a high premium for actually starting the job. High premium, but yeah, they pay for your driver license and everything these days.
Guten Tag.
And out of that, also, I feel like, I mean, I've been traveling on buses in this area for the better part of...
Ticket für den ganzen Tag, bitte.
Tageskarte, bitteschön. 8:30, 20 Cent zurück. 20, okay.
Guten Tag.
There's a lot of people who want to go on the bus now. So I feel like the quality of the bus drivers has dropped a lot in the last 15 years or so I've been traveling in buses here. Like, sometimes when they have a break these days, you notice they even smoke in the bus with the window open. That's something I saw one time. And then I also had a guy who was constantly on the phone, like actually chatting with somebody, not chatting as in voice, but chatting as in typing, while driving with passengers on the bus. No shame in that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that is also something I noticed here, Ole. That said, they are all Germans. And I don't have a problem with that, as long as they drive the bus properly, yeah. Which they don't. Here we have Felderlinstraße, which is somehow bugged, and we don't get a stop announcement for this one. Seems like nobody wants to hop on. And here's Talstraße already. There's a bit more distance between those two bus stops in real life. Actually, nobody wants to hop on. Okay. Just saw them in the mirror, sorry, you can't see that. So as you can see on the signs, like to the left hand side we would go to Gladbeck West Bahnhof and to a different part of the city called Gladbeck Rennfort, and now we go to the right hand side though to Gladbeck Zweckel. Straight ahead is a Nord Park. I think I mentioned it last time as well. It has like a small sea in the middle and the playground. where I sometimes go with the sun.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Sun kickdown.
Talstraße.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Zentralfriedhof.
And the next stop, Zentralfriedhof, which I think we had that one last time as well. So that's like a big cemetery here, the main one. So yeah, Zentralfriedhof is like the central cemetery. We'll just take a quick shortcut and not wait for the whole queue to move, because we need to go to the left. This bus also has a very nice feature. You can see in this pictogram that right now the rear axle is highlighted. If you stand at the on the brake long enough at the red light or whatever, it automatically engages the bus stop brake, so you don't need to. Because it's an automatic, of course, it would creep forward, but you can just keep the foot on the brake pedal, and eventually it kicks in the bus stop brake, so the bus doesn't roll forward anymore. Yeah, that is it. Also, we have an electric window, but I think we already used that one. And we also have an electric sunshade we can put down eventually. There's our stop already.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Grüner Weg.
Yeah, long straight ahead. Go for 400, probably a little bit longer. 3 minutes late by now. I'm not sure we can make that up, maybe we can speed a little bit here. In real life this is all 50 kilometers. Though I feel like actually in the game now this straight is a bit longer than it is in real life, so... Yeah, but maybe we can make up a few seconds. Looking at the red timer in the top left corner, it doesn't seem to be happening though. By the way, I just want to mention it is public holiday in Germany tomorrow. This is Tag der Arbeit, day of work basically. Which crazily enough is a day you don't need to work on. Actually, like, all of May is very good in terms of public holiday in Germany. So next week I have Thursday and Friday off. I think then it's a normal week, and then again I have 2 weeks off? 2 days off? Or just on public holiday. Quite nice. I wish I could tell you numbers, like how many days there are in total in Germany, because I would love to compare to the Norwegian numbers. Same in Norway, as in you also have public holiday tomorrow. Except you got a cup match. True. That's also why Roy is doing, or planning on doing the rally so late, I take it. Because otherwise that wouldn't really be possible, yeah?
Nächste Haltestelle.
Gladbeck, Zweckelbahnhof.
Yep, so this is Gladbeck-Zweckel. There's a big Sparkasse, like a bank. And there's also Gladbeck-Zweckel-Bahnhof, not far ahead. Another railway station. And that should cover all we have in Gladbeck actually for railway stations. They're all quite small though. Like only 2 rails and not a lot going on. Well, nice that you have a day off as well then. Happy for you. Like, for everybody except you, Ola. I'm not sure what the passengers are doing in terms of the walking in circles thing. What kind of... Like, if tomorrow you have the the match going on, or how does your actual
Nächste Haltestelle.
workday look like then?
Brunnenstraße.
Like, when does it start? When do you need to be at the stadium and stuff?
Hallo.
Schönen guten Tag, Herr Busfahrer.
Mahlzeit. Then we got the 17th, which is our National Day. Ah, which is our National Day. Okay. I guess we have the Day of the German Union, which is on 3rd of October.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Zweckelmarkt.
That's Fickle Markt, small marketplace thingy. There's a bunch of shops. I guess for buying some groceries. So 1 to 7. Yeah, okay, that really sounds short-ish. When does the actual match start then? Like what time? Is it more like 3 or is it more like 5? Because I suspect after the match you also have some cleaning up of the shops, maybe? Or like putting stuff back into storage? Or is that not a thing for you? Okay, match starts at 4. Okay. No, she doesn't want to hop on the bus.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Feldhauser Straße.
This is a very angry bitch. Bridge, not bitch, but bitch. Bridge.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Händelstraße.
And we are already approaching the final stop of the line, which is Tunnelstraße.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Richard-Wagner-Straße.
You can tell we are getting to the end of the line because nobody wants to get on the bus anymore. So here we are.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Tunnelstraße.
And then we get, you can see here, this is a results screen basically. We were too late a bunch of times. Anyhow, doesn't really matter as we need to go back now to Gladbeck main city because there's right there is a bus stop where we head back. So let's just turn around at this roundabout thing. I take it this is phenol chemie. They yeah, it's the Ineos phenol actually, like the one Ineos. I think it's on the Mercedes in the Formula 1. Like a chemistry side, a small one though, I think. I don't know what phenol is, so yeah, probably some chemistry stuff. We can stop right here, and now I need to set up the printer again, I think. So let's go here, then we go here, we go 257, and now it's course number 2. That looks good. Okay, he's already on the bus. I guess we are good to depart already. So not late again. So match starts at 4, so I'm meeting up early to be sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Then if somebody has done the cleaning and stuff in time, I'm finished at 7. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, doesn't sound good for the case that everybody else has a day off, but at least it's not a long day ahead of you.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Richard-Wagner-Straße.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Pendelstraße.
Schönen guten Tag, Herr Busfahrer.
So we'll just go back the same route we came, basically.
Können Sie nicht aufpassen?
Nope, I can't. Didn't see there was a person. And actually last time we also were in Zwickel, I seem to remember. Because there we also came from here and went down this road. When we went to Schulstraße, I think, yeah? Down this road and then left. So it's all connected, in a way. Just a long as red light again.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Feldhauser Straße.
Schönen guten Tag, Herr Busfahrer.
Hallo?
Guten Tag.
Hallo?
Hi.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Zweckelmarkt.
It seems the bus stops, like the announcements, is lagging behind a little bit because the distance between the stops is so short.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Brunnenstraße.
I was in sync again.
Hallo.
At least we are back on time, actually. But we didn't have the break. Because we skipped that one for being on time. And this, of course, is not as tight in real life, but again, the map builder did not do a great job here. But I guess from racing I'm used to taking curves and stuff.
Nächste Haltestelle.
So Roy, are you driving the same car that Ole took, or do you have a different car in mind for later today? Or is it all the same car? I didn't watch the result screen that close, to be honest. If you are still there, Roy. I mean, it's not an interesting stream, probably.
Hallo?
Hi, hello. They really like that going back and forth. Oh, you can only lock it to the class, like with Dirt Rally 2? Okay. So the question of the question is, what will Roy pick?
Nächste Haltestelle.
What else is there in the class available? You would think that is such a basic functionality, yeah? But I guess that goes for a lot of things for WRC. That said, I read they finally are releasing VR support sometime today, maybe? At least the announcement I read was about the 30th, which is today, I guess.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Zentralfriedhof.
Also you can't make them... Okay, that sounds awful. Yeah, I mean... it's not a myth that I didn't really get along with the game that well. Oh, it was even the thing in Dirt Rally 1. How does that even make sense, yeah? It can't be due to licensing or stuff. H2 RWD class, that was not a thing in Dirt Rally 2. I seem to remember. Funnily enough, if you will go straight ahead here... Oh, there's actually a train driving? Or what was that noise? Ah, down there. Didn't even know there were tracks here in this game. If you would go straight ahead via the bridge, you would also end up at Oberhof, where we will end the line. Alpine A110.
Mein Gott, waren die scheiße.
So much for reading chat while driving. Alpine A110, Get 131, Escort, Cadet, Talbot Lotus, Hillman Avenger. I don't even know what that guy is. Yeah, true. Cross-platform only came later.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Talstraße.
I actually need to Google Hillman Avenger. I don't know what that guy is. Of course, it shows a car nobody else drove. From the outside, it looked some kind of economy shitbox from the 70s. So I was astonished it was actually rear-wheel drive.
Hi, hi.
Hello. Hillman Avenger. I've never heard of the company name either, manufacturer name. Hillman Avenger is a rear-wheel drive small family car originally manufactured by the former Roots division of Chrysler Europe. Successful motorsports even, so much for my motorsports education, I guess.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Goetheplatz.
Yeah, we are almost done again with the line, so I told you it was a short one. Just need to go back from Goetheplatz to Oberhof. One thing we need to check though is when we are supposed to leave. I guess we are a little bit early. Ah, it's 7 past, okay, so we're roughly 1 minute early now. So I'm not sure there's much to show here actually. I think we've already been here. Yeah, we must have been here already. When I ended school, I had my, like, So there's actually a church in real life, and something you do when you end your school thing in Germany. I guess there's Abschlussgottesdienst, like I'm not sure what the word for that is in English, to be honest. But like you summon in church, and there's some people praying for you and things like that going on. That happened there. Yeah, my school is not very far from here either. I said 7 past we can go. Is there some people still who want to go on the bus for some reason? Oh. Ah, they want to go on the one behind us. Okay, I guess we leave. Okay, but then still, even if it was a follow-up car, I have no clue what the original looks like, so I will search for that after the stream. I think Roy has fallen asleep in the rear of the bus, Ole. Would you mind to wake him up?
Gladbeck, Oberhof.
Taking all the curbs here. Sorry for all this view switching, but the way views work in OMSI is very annoying. You cycle through them sequentially, as you can tell. So we will need to stop here to let off the passengers out of the bus. And seemingly we left Goetheplatz too early. Actually, we should have left at 9:30, so I should have looked at the schedule. Anyway. So much for that. So that is line 257 done. We've been streaming for not even half an hour, I think. Actually we do. 40 minutes already? Crazy. What we need to do now is basically go straight and then turn around to the same starting stop we went originally, and then we can then start line 255. Just need to make sure to not hit anybody. I can check if Roy actually is still on the bus after we came to a stop. So we are actually correct here. So we have 5 minutes on hand now. I will advance the time shortly. But 255 goes from Gladbeck-Oberhof to Gelsenkirchen-Burrathaus. And we'll go through Gladbeck-Ost for the most part. Gladbeck-East, I guess. And so let's quickly check, is there any Roy left? No Roy here. The seat texture is a little bit messed up. For some reason. Oh, we still have all the windows open. Actually, why not leave them open? You know, we can maybe close these ones. Annoyingly, the bus mod also doesn't feature an inside display for the bus stops. But yeah, now it's my nemesis again. Now it's line 255. Let's try one. Abfahrt, Oberhof. 314 is correct, and then we'll arrive at 341. Okay. So you can see here it still says Betriebsfahrt. If I now press this one, which says, okay, we've reached our starting stop. Now it's correct.
Hello.
Hey, I'm still on break. I guess. Yeah, anyway, what else can we do? I told you about some funky sunshade. This one, usually you pull them down manually. In this bus it's already electric, so you can... There was a switch somewhere, I think it's this one. We can actually center the view, and then you can see it. So if you want to have a good night's sleep like Roy does currently, you just do like this. It looks perfectly fine for driving for me. Anything else we can adjust? We can adjust the dashboard, though I don't want to do that. Like hit this switch and then you can see a little bit. Tilt it and move it up and down, but it's perfect for me. Then we have the driver's side window I told you about. Ha. Which also changes the sound. Any more buttons? This looks to be the same sunshade again. Yeah. Seat heat, I guess. Seat heating. Then the flaps on the roof, you can probably... you can see they're opening. Oh, excavate a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, I could shout for Roy maybe. Wait. Hey Roy! Where you at, man? Yeah, but let's close the things again. Okay, they are closed now. This is radio, I guess, but it's not featured. Ah, Roy got a phone call. Yeah, we thought you fell asleep at the back of the bus, but we didn't find you back there, so we were afraid you got off. Yeah, and then there's a few light switches, of course. The usual stuff. 2 minutes ago until we need to leave. You can open this door. You need to release it actually with a button here. And if the bus does not have the parking brake on, it starts complaining. But yeah, I guess we need to drive with the door closed. By the way, we will leave at 1 minute to go, so we don't run late again. And then there's some few more buttons. Basically, it's called a Türflügelsperre, like this one. You can, if the door is closed, and you want people to only use one side of the door, you can lock one of those, I think. So now, only the right-hand side opens. You can see it barely through the tinted glass here. Türflügelsperre. Door wing lock or something. Close it again. Like if you want to force them all to go through here, do it like this. Hazard light, makes sense so. This is a bus stop brake, but it's also automatically engaged once I open the door. And then you can raise the bus and lower the bus, I suppose. We will not do that right now because we don't have the engine running. And that is it. Yeah, so 46 seconds to go. Hi, Gerd. Let's go to Gelsenkirchen-Scheuren, I guess. Should have started the engine from the back. Anyway, release the parking brake. Put it in drive. And we go. Hey Gerd, WC next week, eh? Spa-Francorchamps? I heard we will go together again. Or at least I asked Gerd if we will go together again, and he said it's not a problem.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Bahnhof Ost.
Yeah, you mostly missed us talking about the... I can't even remember the name. Hillman Avenger. I did not know the car, to be honest. Never heard of it before. Yes, Kat, we're gonna meet next week and we're gonna see some... We're gonna see some WEC with GT3s at Spa, which is still very weird. So yeah, WC next weekend. Very much looking forward to that. I hope the weather is as nice as it is this weekend, to be honest. And again, like, look, we already went 1 minute earlier than we were supposed to, and we are already almost a minute behind schedule because the stupid red light is so long. Also, no more P2s. No more LMP2s, which I guess was the case already. Last time around? No, it was not. Last year we still had LMP2s at Spa, yeah? But yeah, very much looking forward to that. Actually, first time for me at the racetrack since quite some time now. I haven't really visited too many last year. Schieb dein Audi jetzt mal hier. Alter, here's a nicer horn than the last one. He doesn't like going the speed limit though. He prefers to go
Mein Gott,
25.
fahren Sie scheiße.
Huh? Why? Why did she say that? We'll go to the left again here. But this time we will not turn right to Güterplatz. Ah, actually then I'm proven wrong, because last time we went there with the 257 line, I told you all the lines go there. This one doesn't. And again, we are almost 2 minutes late already. It's quite annoying. Yeah, so this time we will not turn to the right, but we will instead go to the left. Just gotta make it to through the roundabout in one piece. At least nobody entering. Well, so much for that. Thought we could just blast by the bus stop, so we could have made up some time again. Turns out that's not happening. Oh!
Hallo.
We still have the door locked. Sorry, guys.
Hallo.
Hi. Morgen. That should be correct. After closing
Ey,
the door.
Busfahrer, einmal Preisstufe A und dann flott, flott.
Ja. Klappe da. There you go. 10 cents. There you go. Have yourself a great day.
Nächste Haltestelle.
This is Gladbeck Ost now. East. Gladbeck East. The eastern part of Gladbeck. I've also lived quite close to here, actually. I've lived in a lot of different places. Like, as a child, I used to move a lot with my mother. I want to go ahead of this queue. Can I manage? Screw you, OMSI. Thank you. So we need to go to the left here. So let me actually calculate. I moved from Gladbeck-Rennfort to Gelsenkirchen-Scholven. Then I moved from Gelsenkirchen-Scholven to somewhere around here. From there we moved to Gladbeck-Rennfort. Then we moved to Gladbeck-Brauk. From Gladbeck-Brauk we moved to Gladbeck-Butendorf. From Gladbeck-Butendorf I moved to Gladbeck-Rennfort again. Then again to Butendorf. Then to Gelsenkirchen-Beckhausen. And then again to Gladbeck-Brauk. So I guess I moved like 10 times in my life by now. I think it's quite a lot. So my girlfriend told me she's only moved like once in her whole life until we moved together. If you don't count the... like where she moved for studies, I guess even then it just makes it 3 moves now. So that's not a lot either. Have you ever moved places, Roy? Oh man, this indicator sound is so annoying. I should just mute the whole sound file probably. Here's the church as well. There used to be a big festive thing going on like every year. Went there a few times.
Hallo Busfahrer.
Hallo. Next up is Regenbogenschule. Try spelling that out loud. It's Rainbow School in English, I guess.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Regenbogenschule.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Konrad-Adenauer-Allee.
Yep, and now, like when we were on the 252, at some point we came here from the left and went into the same direction we go now. So they share 1 or 2 bus stops, then they split apart again.
Guten Tag.
Hallo.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Cottony.
I mean, count it up, oder? I think it's 6 times then, Roy.
Hallo Busfahrer.
Guten Tag. It sure does sound like it, Roy. Yeah, this crossing is a little bit weird here. Because even if you turn the wheel completely, it's very hard to make this corner. Let's take it slow. Actually, this was okay.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Haltkampfstraße.
And it's so nice to have these proper announcements, by the way. I know to you it doesn't matter much, but I don't know. The devil's in the details, I guess. Just how cool is it to be able to drive through your hometown in a
Jo,
game?
was geht?
Hi. Travel on the same bus lines you use in real life sometimes. And used to use a lot more when I was in school. And now also having proper announcements like the real ones. Like in 2 years ago in Germany, for 3 months we had a ticket which you could use for every bus, every train, and the short distance transport and stuff. Every tram, whatever, for €9. They tried it out basically to make the public transport more attractive and give people a cheap way of traveling because of the increase in prices due to the war. Yeah. So that's when we went a lot by bus everywhere. Because my son also really enjoyed driving with the bus for some reason. But I mean, I say for some reason here I am driving the bus in the game, so maybe I also enjoy it a lot.
Stufe A.
Yeah, you also get a ticket. There you go. And 10 cents back for you.
Dankeschön.
Here you go.
Bei dem schönen Wetter könnte ich den ganzen Tag rumfahren. Könnten Sie mir bitte eine Tageskarte geben?
Sure. Tageskarte. Day-Ticket. Once in the last 18 years. Well, I'm not sure how good developed public transport is where you are. Like how many lines there are and stuff. But we have a bus stop which is a 5-minute walk from my house.
Vossstraße.
And there's 2 lines going from there. And if you want to go to the main city, like, you can take those. If you want to go to other cities, it's also connecting with them quite close by. So yeah, that makes it easy to use, I guess. Also for school, there was just no other way I could go to school. Bicycle was a bit far. I think like 8 kilometers per way. And then a lot of uphill stuff on the way there.
Jo, was geht?
So I guess that also says that you've taken the bus more times together with me, Roy, in the game, in the streams, than you did in real life by now. In the last 18 years at least. Was it a nice concert at least?
Nächste Haltestelle.
Ginsterweg.
Concert was magic. I guess the bus ride was worth it. What kind of band or whatever was it? So we are officially on Gelsenkirchen ground by now.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Mehringstraße.
Something we have in Germany quite a lot in my area of living, you probably don't have in Norway, are... what is that name in English actually? This one they painted nicely. Oh, we forgot to insert our driver's card. Like when there's air raids happening, yeah? This was one of those buildings. Oh, they put some stuff in where you can take wellness things. It's Bunker in German. We have quite a few of those actually. Probably not in Norway.
Guten Tag.
Hallo. Tedeschi Trucks band concert. I would probably need to look that up, to be honest.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Sonnenscheinstraße.
Why the downshift, man?
Nächste Haltestelle.
Lienkampstraße.
How's Joachim doing these days, actually? Is he still rallying a lot, or...? Ah, curb. In real life, I mean, the rallying from Joachim, yeah.
Nächste Haltestelle,
Xantener Straße.
Hallo Busfahrer.
Guten Tag.
nächste Haltestelle,
Bölser Straße.
Just looking at the time, we'll have to see if we actually do the third line or if we just go back with this one. So I think it would be late enough for me then to actually go to bed. But let's see what time we arrive. How long was the driving time on this one? "27 minutes. Probably is enough if we only do these two today, 2:55 to 57. Kick down.
nächste Haltestelle,
Sperberstraße.
So we are roughly on the same page then, Ole. 11 times? I think I had 10. I actually come to the 11 as well. Just recounting. Don't change your...
Boah, fährt die Scheiße.
Vorsichtiger Busfahrer.
That was close to an accident now. Good that we have collisions turned off anyway. Close by is McDonald's on the right hand side in real life. Not modeled. Ah, there it is actually. Look, there's McDonald's. And behind that usually there would be a hardware store I travel to rather often for some reason. There's usually a car dealer, this ugly building on the right hand side. Yeah, that makes sense, Ola.
nächste Haltestelle,
Burschgrundstraße.
I'm happy in that regard that it wasn't the same for me. That I only ever... Like I have it with my son basically, every other weekend. Which of course limits the time a lot more, but I think you need to have like a proper home actually as a child. Like one where you live primarily. Otherwise it could be a bit much. But these days, I think actually the system you fed, like the A and B week, where you switch, is a lot more common these days, I think.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Dorstener Straße.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Königswiese.
Yeah, okay. If it was your choice, then even better. Yeah, okay, here we need to go. To the right.
Hallo.
Hallo? Hallo, Busfahrer.
Ich wollte gern nur 3 Haltestellen fahren.
Eine Kurzstrecke möchten Sie, junge Frau. Bitte sehr.
Hallo.
Hallo. Tag, hallo. Jawohl. Oh, that's wrong. Sorry. Au. Hier. Yeah, 4 years is not very long. I think I had, like, the longest I've stayed at one
Nächste
place
Haltestelle.
Freiheit.
was probably the first flat I grew up in. But, I mean, I was like 0 to 6 or something there, so... Yeah. Then we moved quite often, and then once again we stayed a little bit longer at one place. But I think that was 5 years only.
Hallo.
I think it's also like hard to make friends probably as a child, like if you move that often. At least I don't have any childs like from old neighborhoods or something. Did I say any childs? I wanted to say any friends. Next stop is our final stop actually, Gelsenkirchen-Boer Rathaus. I mean, if there's a proper Norway map, something like Oslo, I would drive it for sure.
Nächste Haltestelle.
That said, this game is very German-centric, so I'm not sure we have something like that available. Oh, we have a green light actually this time.
Seien Sie doch mal ein bisschen vorsichtiger, Busfahrer.
I had the green arrow, that means they are not supposed to have a green light now. Well, this may take a while, there's a long queue. Yeah, I will only do these 2 lines. Let me just edit the title quickly. Sneaky. 255 and 275. 247 we can do sometime later, but it gets too late otherwise, I think. Actually, now comes the probably most challenging part of the whole evening, which is probably the hardest. Let's say the easiest part. Anyway, the hardest part was probably setting up the printer in the first place. The second hardest part is now finding the right lane for our line. Let's have a look. I think it was the third one. 1, 2, 3. I think it was this one. We can see it on the sign though. Aha! 255. Yeah, this is where we have to go. Nope, just one stop where we were too late, but that's okay. And then I guess we can stop the engine for now. Once everybody's out, close the door. We can chat a little bit about where we are. Though I don't have to say that much here. There's the Gelsenkirchen-Bur Rathaus right ahead, so the town hall, I guess, from this part of Gelsenkirchen. Oh. And here's a big ass bus station as well, like the Oberhofing-Doppeck used to be, with the setup. Lots of lines connecting Gelsenkirchen here with other parts of the area, like surrounding cities and stuff. You can see here 381 goes to Gelsenkirchen Hauptbahnhof, main station. Here SB 91, Schnellbus 91, this one goes to Oberhausen, we will drive that one, which is a bendy bus and it travels quite a long distance. I think like 1.5 hours per way. We will do that eventually, it's like bus endurance races. Some more lines connecting other cities, Herten, Marl. Different parts of Gelsenkirchen on this one. 247. This is the one I was actually, like, I wanted to do, 247, but we will skip that for now. 244, Gelsenkirchen Hasselfriedhof. Ober. 249. SB 28. Yeah, so a lot of buses here, and then also there's a tram station right here. Below there. And then ahead would be the inner city of Gelsenkirchen-Bur. There's a customer center right here, and this is actually... There was a German airline once at some point. LTU, Lufttransportunternehmen. I guess there was like a travel office where you could book vacation or something. Yeah, that LTU thing was actually there. So, yeah, what do we have? We have like 8 minutes to go now. The line we drive now is just the 255 back, same route as before. So we can already set this up, I guess. And then course is probably 2. Yeah. You can all wait for 1 more second though. No, it's Lufttransportunternehmen. I will write it out. Lufttransportunternehmen. LTU. So let me just catch up on messages. Roy has moved into his current house in Easter 2014, 10 years ago. That's some time ago. Yeah, what you say about friends staying close makes sense to me about. Lived in my parents' place for 9 + 9 years, though with a year away at school between. Just 1 year, okay. With the greenery and stuff around here, this one looks a bit more welcoming than the previous docking place. Yeah, I think there's even like a park close by. Though there's like hobos and stuff hanging out usually, I think. But I don't really, like, I'm not very familiar. There seems to be some forest of sorts, yeah. But yeah, the trees here, they make it a bit more comfy, I guess. Honk honk. Yeah. So, 7 minutes to go, let's just be friendly and open the doors already.
Hallo.
Hi, hi.
Why are they so loud? And then 70 cents for you back.
Einmal Preisstufe A, bitte.
Aber sicher das.
Ja, ich hätte gerne hier so ein Ticket. Einfach, ganz einfach.
Also ein Ticket. One ticket for you. And 70 cents. Alright. Yeah. We can advance the time a little bit, I would say. 51 we are supposed to leave. 48. Oh, there's more people. This time we will go to the rear for the engine start because it sounds nicer. Are you ready? It didn't actually sound as nice, does it? So I will quickly have a sip of water while you can enjoy some diesel idling. That out of the way, yeah, we have some 30 seconds to chill here. Though I guess we can already... Oh, we've actually forgot the stop brake. Put it into drive again. Anything else? Don't think so. We can turn on some lights maybe for them. And that was the wrong one. That looks better. It's actually fairly bright outside. The windows are quite tinted on this one, for some reason. So I don't think they actually need the lights. Otherwise, OMSI passengers also they complain if it's too dark. Just like they complain when it's too hot, too cold, you are late, you drive shit. Been there, done that.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Freiheit.
Oh boy. That's a traffic jam if I've ever seen one. What? Why are there so many cars? Yeah, the map creator actually is not very good with some core OMSI functionalities like stoplights and the traffic. It's a bit too much traffic, to be honest. We can do one thing though. I will show you a very simple OMSI trick. We will move away with the camera. Oops. Till it needs to reload a different tile of the map, because the map is split into tiles, you know. Now it's loading the one where I moved the camera. It takes some time. And then we go back to the bus. Then it takes another few seconds. And here we are with no traffic. Because it immediately respawns, but the queue should be gone. I just hope we also get a green light now, otherwise it's all full again. I probably can't see the stoplight because my face is in front of it. This would be better. Are we ever, like, allowed to go? Or is that not a thing here? Aha. Yeah, then not no traffic, Mirwald, but less traffic, yeah? As you can see, it just it's like ants coming from their stock thing. There was a nasty bump on the road, but I guess that is realistic. I'm not sure like what the road quality is like in Norway. I was almost gonna say in Mirwald. But Western Germany roads are... It feels like roads from the 50s, if anything. They are so destroyed, so used up. I wish we had that rule set, right? No, we don't have that. Seems actually... a few people want to hop on. Okay.
Hallo.
Guten Tag.
Apologies. I don't want to know more about. Bit of a problem. We'll have to go to the left here. So we have to somehow slot into the queue soon. First we have to stop at Königswiese though, which is... Actually we stop around the corner. We have the same bus stop or the same name. But we need to go left on the crossing and then... Yeah. So we somehow need to make sure we end up in the left lane. And that's a lot of cars again. Have some sneaky video. Okay, so now the left lane goes.
Königswiese.
Will be the one driver everybody hates. Okay, he's stopping. Is he?
Das Fahren lernen wir aber noch mal.
Seien Sie doch mal bitte vorsichtiger, Busfahrer.
Okay, now we are at least in the correct lane. Of course it's a problem for the German to go left. Yeah. I mean, they rightfully complained about it. Oh man, we are just staring into that man's brain for some reason. Oops. Look him into the eyes. I mean, there's not much going on in his brain. I guess there's just no brain to him. But yeah, he has a look in his eyes that nobody else has. I'm not sure what the engineers at Mercedes thought when they made that indicator sound. Did they feel like they need to change the clicking noise for something more useful, or... It does not sound very nice. Next time we will use a different bus as well. I've actually written down... I've actually prepared the streams like all in advance. I'm not sure where I put it, but I have like a piece of paper where I wrote down all the lines I want to do and all the buses I want to take for them. That's more preparation than I do for anything usually. And it's another red light. Oh, we forgot the poor granny here with the
Hallo?
grandson.
Einmal Preisstufe A, bitte.
Why do you speak like a robot? The robots these days talk a little bit better.
Einmal Preisstufe A, bitte.
Anything from pothole heaven to pretty decent. Our roads really are not great. That includes main roads. Sorry.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Oops.
Dorstener
Need to stop here.
Straße.
I can send you some pictures maybe, or collect a few of them, of my personal highlights where I really enjoy driving with a lowered Mercedes.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Burschgrundstraße.
Yeah, we have a few of those as well. Where you, like on my way to work, if I hit the first red light at the wrong time, or the first stoplight at the wrong time, then it's I think 7 stoplights where you just end up on red every time. In that sense, I'm very happy that the Mercedes doesn't have a consumption instrument. Because the fuel cell uses a lot of fuel to start moving 1.4 of 1.5 tons of mass every time. Why is this so loud with the traffic here? Jesus.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Sperrbarstraße.
Jo, was geht?
Yeah, but that theory, honestly, goes out of the window the second you hit the timing wrong, even if you go the speed limit.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Machen Sie
Sei
doch
bitte
mal
ein bisschen
Sicherheit.
vorsichtiger, Busfahrer.
And suddenly, you know, this is why I have collisions off an OMSI. Stuff like this. And there's another big SQ now. Still got some kilometers to do. Only at Wilser Straße. So even according to the plan, it's still 70 minutes to drive. The AI seems to be all over the place now. This may take a while. Might have to pull the trick out again. Let's see how far we get with this green face. Do they even drive at all? What the heck? Are they all switching the lane for some reason? Screw you. I'm taking their spot. Hey! I worked out after all. We are 5 minutes delayed by now. And do you remember we even started driving 1 minute earlier again? It's a bit crazy on this map. Kiwi XL, yeah, I think we've spoken about that one, Ole. About the crazy prices. This is properly annoying. Ah.
Jo, was geht?
He just said he would be late for his job interview because of me. But man, I did everything I could, I promise. Yeah, no dedicated bus line. We really don't have that. Not a lot.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Xantener Straße.
6 minutes late by now. That will not help the situation here. Come on, Audi, go. Ugh. Do you not want to drive or something? I wonder if he would ever go. I have a feeling we might need to do an emergency maneuver now. Ah, maybe there's a slot now where he would fit in. Come on, you can do it. Yes! Finally.
Hallo?
Guten Tag.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? What? I'm really giving it a lot of effort to drive properly. I even use more than 900 degrees of steering. I use, I don't even know, I think 1800. Could be even more.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Lienkampfstraße.
Four zeros in the grill and 1 0 behind the wheel. Yeah, I've heard that one before. Mercedes, we say eingebaute Vorfahrt, like built-in right-of-way. Oh, nobody there. Okay. It's one bus stop we can skip.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Sonnenscheinstraße.
Yeah, the ticket machine thing was embarrassing. And I set it up right the first time actually. I just wasn't sure if it was the right route. And then everything went to shit.
Standard, dass ein Bus zu spät kommt?
Oh, she's asking if it's normal for a bus to be late. I guess these days it is. I mean, look at the traffic situation, young woman. You don't want to be doing your driving license anytime soon. It's not fun. And for the delays, you know, it's not my fault. I leave early even. People hate if the bus is leaving early.
Haltestelle.
Mehringstraße.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce it or like read that out loud, Roy. De Uten Hjerne Curer Il met Stjerne. Close enough. That was pretty good. I will not try it again.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Ginsterweg.
Boah, fährst du Scheiße.
Was Vorfahrt, du Affe. The people without any brain drive a car with a star. Well, I'm also driving the not a car with the star, yeah, but we have the star on the on the car as well. Ah, I guess Hirne is like Hirn in German. H-I-R-N. Which is short for Gehirn. Makes sense again. This is gonna be tight. Yeah, we'll just take the curb. Screw it. Of course, also drive a car with a star, changes the Uten with Met so that it goes people with a brain. Ah! Yeah, makes sense.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Vossstraße.
Oh, we actually don't stop here, we stop one further, we stop here. That's gonna be easy.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Especially with
Hubertushilfe.
collisions off, otherwise maybe not so much. Da-da-da. Ah, that should fit. It actually did fit, looking at the mirror on the right hand side. Yeah, that's okay. Hi. I just can't do stuff with this area, man, it's incredible. Well, it really depends on how the person who does the map, how good he is with the editor.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Heidkampstraße.
Not racing driver excuses today, it's just bus driver excuses, I guess.
Hallo Busfahrer.
Do we need to go left here? No? Too early, I think?
Nächste Haltestelle.
Kortentnie.
And we are not streaming for 2 hours now, Olo. We are streaming for 1 hour 44 minutes. So we should be done on time, actually, for you to not drive 2 hours with me. He does not want to hop on, or maybe I parked too far away, but I don't care. Oh, and somebody wants to go off. Get off. It's not far to go now. Maybe 10 minutes.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Konrad-Adenauer-Allee.
Supposedly 6 minutes from here. I guess it also makes sense to, in the future, limit these to maybe something like 2 hours, if possible. I mean, it's quite nice to drive, but it's probably quite stale to watch. But that said, it doesn't seem like you really care about the content anyway. We're just having a nice chat. But there's not much happening, to be honest. I hope that the next green phase, a lot more people will make it over the stoplight, because otherwise we end up here again for quite some time. And it's not like we are already 7 minutes late, you know, and I did nothing wrong, I still try to stick to the schedule. Holy shit. A bus driver... Something with a man with good humor. A bus driver. That is a man with good humor, but the second sentence... Og har han ikke godt humør? Er han ikke en bussjåfør? And then again, a bus driver. That is a man with good humor, I guess. Let's see if we can make it over the line now. Nice. That was unexpected. 8 minutes late now.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Regenbogenschule.
Sir, you are parked in the middle of the curb.
Ich weiß, dass der Fahrplan
Jo,
nicht
was
zählt. In
geht?
wie viele Minuten darf der Bus zu spät kommen?
Everybody's
Eindeutig
complaining.
zu spät.
Well, I can read stuff, but I can't talk in Norwegian, yeah? The same with Spanish. I think I can read Spanish quite well, but I don't know what it means most of the time. Though I did a lot of Duolingo last year, and I think that helped tremendously with some of the basics.
Wie viele Minuten darf der Bus zu spät kommen?
Halt die Klappe,
Die sind
ey.
eindeutig zu spät.
Ja, was soll ich machen? She was complaining that we are quite late.
Nächste Haltestelle.
Martin Luther Forum.
I mean, it's to be expected that my accent sounds like a German that lived in Norway. A bus driver is a man that's happy, and if he's not happy, then he's not a bus driver. Norwegian kids so. Ah!
Nächste Haltestelle.
Erlenstraße.
Oh. They actually drive the bus and bring the people where they need to go. Wrong door. So once again. Og har han ikke godt humør, så er han ikke en bussjåfør. Okay.
Haltestelle.
Bahnhof Ost.
It's a weird kid song though. I guess it's just there because it rhymes, yeah?
Ist es schon Standard, dass ein Bus zu spät kommt?
Today it is, young lady. There's a Stachelkasten here. Blitzer. Speed trap. Hey. While this has been going on, I have almost deep-throated a spoonful of cake. That sounds rather enjoyable. I would like some cake as well. That said, I'm really making an effort right now to lose some weight again. So it was a cat's fault you ate so much cake at one go? Or, you mean including the spoon? Okay. Anyway, that was Goetheplatz there. We are now heading for Oberhof again, so we are almost close to being done. Yeah, including the spoon sounds not so healthy. I mean, cake on its own is not very healthy, but with the spoon, maybe don't do that. The O with the dash is like yeah? And so many languages, like at work I have a lot of Indian colleagues, so Tamil is also very relevant or prevalent, existent in my daily life. English, German of course, yeah, Norwegian now. I hope we can make it across this stoplight in one go now. I can't believe like the whole line is supposed to be taking like what, 27 minutes? Go at 51, come here at 16 past, which is 9 plus 16 is 25 minutes. Yet we almost took 35. Poor Ole, still has to make dinner. Maybe ask Roy if he can spare you some cake. Cat delivery services. I would say it's a good thing we didn't do both, or all three lines, but did only two instead. Oh man, this is so boring here. Nothing happening. Ah, they all want to exit now. Which makes sense, yeah, it's a final stop. This is actually the favorite spot my son likes to sit in, because yeah, you can look outside the windscreen a lot. So whenever we go by bus, he wants to have this place. For some odd reason, like diesel engines idling really calms me down. Maybe not in this situation right now, with us being almost 10 minutes late now, but usually they do. Oh man, I can't believe it. So let's actually see, it's 10 minutes and 20 of delay now. Let's see how long we are standing here. I would suppose probably almost 2 minutes. The bus driver song has like 7 verses and all about things like a donut is a hole with food around, and if there's no food around, it's not a donut. All rhymes in Norwegian are like that. Well, it's either about bus drivers in your rhymes or about donuts. It's actually getting close to the 2-hour window now. 1:56:43. But I guess now we will get the green light finally. That's a long queue of cars. Imagine we would be stuck in that queue. I would probably need to use my trick again. That said, we have finally arrived, I think. Somewhere around here. Yep, and we've basically been too late the whole way through. But there was nothing we can do, to be honest. Yep. Yep. There we are. I will keep the bus running because we are so late anyway, so the next bus driver can take over. We can just quickly open the door, get out, and here we are. While Ole is singing about bus drivers, the military, auto toilets and stuff. It's an odd combination of things. I will end the stream right here to make it 2 hours on the second, pretty much. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you had somewhat of fun. The next stream will be a bit sooner than the gap from the last OMSI stream to this OMSI stream, just because everything is in place now with the announcements and everything. 7-11, Roy will drive again. I guess that's it for the night. Roy, I wish you good luck with your rally. Roy, also enjoy your public holiday. Mirwald, enjoy your match tomorrow. And then I will end this because I want to go to bed.